Luke 2:23 says, "It is written in the law of the Lord, every male who opens the womb shall be called holy to the Lord." A listener in St. Petersburg, Florida, would like an explanation of this verse.
You see, this goes way back. It's part, actually, of the Mosaic system. When God took the firstborn out of Egypt, he said to his own people Israel, "Now I'm going to ask for your firstborn." Taking them by sending the angel of death to get them? No. The eldest son was set aside for that particular work. That is, he was to serve the Lord in some capacity, the eldest son. But the interesting thing is that God has asked for the firstborn. And I'm not sure today, but what that is a tremendous thing to recognize the fact that God's given you a family. Dedicate your family to the Lord. The Lord might use them, And this is the meaning of this scripture. And it went back to that time. This had to do not only with men, but with the animals that they were raising, the firstborn of oxen and so on. Now, in order to redeem a son from the Lord's service, suppose this eldest son is needed at home, and there are only two sons, and the second son may be a cripple, and the first son's needed at home. Well, they pay a redemption price, redeem the boy, that he might now serve at home. So that there's a great deal of background to this scripture here, by the way. And I don't know that we feel that way today. When the Lord gives us a child, we want to take the child and have him grow up the way we want him to grow. And that scripture doesn't mean that. Train up a child in his way. Whose way? God's way. Not your way or the kid's way. Not your way, but God's way. Bring up a child in his way. In other words, God has a way for that child to go. And somebody said, well, how am I to know it? You better stay very close to the Lord if you're going to raise children. Very close to the Lord.